Hi guys, I want to talk about Chaos Daemons part 2 of the review of my review, and I think we should start the review of the Codex mechanic from the psychic powers, because this determines how you're gonna build the army, and you're gonna see how in my opinion bad they are. So let's start with the Zinj. This is Discipline of Change, and in this section we can choose Flickering Fire of Zinj, which is a warp charge 1 to 3, so you can spend additional warp charge on it. It's range 24, strength 5, AP 4, assault 2d6, soul base and warp flame. Warp flame is a special rule that after you do your attack, enemy models with toughness have to take the toughness test. If they fail, they take d3 additional wounds with no armor or no cover save allowed. And if they pass, they are getting Feel No Pain 6+, or if they have Feel No Pain, their Feel No Pain is getting better. And I think this is a bummer, because to make this power useful, you need to spend a lot of warp charges on it, and you have to have a lot of attacks. So basically you want to stack to offset the problems with the psychic powers, like assault 2d6, it is 2 to 12 hits. So you want to have divination on this unit. You want to have unit having these guys that can cast flickering fire, casting flickering fire maxed, yeah. So 3 warp charges, many flickering fires. So they're gonna go from 2d6 for every additional warp charge. They get additional d6, yeah. So if you spend 3 warp charges, you're gonna be like 5d6 hits. 5d6 hits, you know, that can give you 30, that can give you like 10. So on average you're gonna have like, I don't know, 18. That's not amazing. Ballistic skill 3 on the guys, or ballistic skill 4. It's not giving you the thing that you want. So you need to stack it. Other powers are Zinj Firestorm, which is 24 range, inch, Witchfire, strength d6 plus 1, AP dash, assault 1, blast, warp flame. I would call it quite bad. Again, this is a random strength. If you're gonna roll anything below 6, basically you're screwed. Well, if you're gonna roll anything below 4, and it's AP dash. And next one is Bolt of Change. It's a beam, 24 inch range, strength d6 plus 4, AP 2, assault 1, warp flame. This could be useful, but it's a random power, and that's a problem. Infernal Gateway. That's a Witchfire, range 18, strength d6 plus 4, AP 1, assault 1, blast, warp flame. Again, the same story. It's a blast, it's a warp charge 2, so you need to be at least psychic level 2, or have 2 warp charges to cast it. Pretty random. And warp flame. So if you're gonna bail on it, you're screwed. Enemy will get Feel No Pain. It's not pretty amazing. Bolt of Change, being a beam, could compensate a bit, but it's a random power. The second section is a Discipline of Plague. That's obviously Nurgle spells. I think it's the worst. Primary power is Steam of Corruption. It's a template weapon. AP 3, that's nice. Assault 1, Poison 4, that's nice. But if you want to use it, you will have to have either Demon Prince with wings flying there, or you're gonna have Plague Drone, Herald on Plague Drones of Nurgle flying there on a template level range, which is actually the only way I think you can use it. So you fly there, you flame them, well, shoot, Steam of Corruption, and you jump away, but they're gonna catch you next turn, and it's gonna be bad. Demon Prince, again flying there, but what's the point? What's the point of doing this? If you can fly there, you can use other stuff, other shooting attacks, and not psychic powers. Or you can just assault, you know. Well, even with this you can assault, but it just doesn't give you the punch. The second thing is Plague Wind. It's range 12, as strength 1, AP 2, assault 1, large blast, poison 4. Again, not amazing. range 12, maybe range 24 would be amazing. Range 12 is like you have to be close again. Your Demon Prince, maybe the guys on Plague Drones, but the guys on Plague Drones are so expensive that they have a different purpose, simply. Next is Miasma of Pestilence. Is a blessing, and it's actually a really good blessing. That could be a primary power, because it's a blessing that you cast on yourself, but in the combat the enemy suffers the penalties to weapon skill and initiative. So if you're gonna use it on your Demon Prince, it's only useful against other Demon Princes, really, because Demon Princes are like seek weapon skill, seek initiative. So it's not gonna save you. Plague Bearers, you're not gonna cast it on Plague Bearers because they are not to fight. Maybe some other stuff that will go to assault. For example, if you will have like corn berserkers or on juggernauts and stuff like this, maybe this could be useful, but again, it's a random power. And the last one is Rancid Vincestation. Basically it's a Nova, range 12. Each target unit has to pass a toughness test or suffer a wound with no armor save, no cover save alone. This is again your Demon Prince, in my opinion, using it, but it's warp charge too, and in my opinion just not worth it. So let's go back. So why I think Steam of Corruption is bad, it's a template you cannot overwatch with psychic powers. It's very close range, so just to take it you need to pay 25 points, yeah, on everything you're gonna take it to take this first psychic level, and it has to be Nurgle. So do you want to pay this 25 points to get this, because you will have to take something from this, or just roll on this table, and rolling on this table gives you like 2 chances to get nothing, because Rancid Vincestation and Plague Wind are just nothing for most of your units. So you have like 33% chance to get it. You can swap it for Steam of Corruption, which is the same bad. And the last section is the Slanesh. Slanesh actually I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty like balanced god in terms of psychic powers. So first, primary powers is a Lash of Slanesh. It's a beam, so you draw a line from your Demon Prince through the units, 24-inch range, strength 6, AP dash, assault 1, rending, and that's pretty good. I like it because if you're gonna roll 6 to wound, it's AP 2, so it's pretty good. This can even pop a Rhino, and if you don't even have to roll really high. If you're gonna just roll rending, basically Rhino is popped because it's 6 plus D6 plus D3. That's gonna give you that's gonna give you like 11 on average. So you just have to roll above average, but it's strength 6, so it's gonna wound a lot of guys on 2s. That's good. The second thing is Acquaintances. It's a malediction. Enemy unit suffers 18-inch range. Enemy unit suffers -5 to initiative and cannot fire Overwatch or do counter attack. That could be useful. For example, Tau. But I think it's not amazing. The second thing is after primary power is Pave of Slanesh. That's a focused Witchfire with range 24. Enemy unit have to pass a leadership test or suffer a wound with no armor or cover save allowed. And you repeat 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 this process until they are destroyed or they pass a leadership test. So this, in my opinion, is useful only for a unit with super low leadership, and that's that's fantasy goblins. That's not 40k. In 40k everyone has leadership above like 7. Unless that's gonna be something like from this codex, like some beasts and stuff. There are some units, but this is so like narrowed in the units that you can successfully fire at, that is just not worth it. Unless you're gonna have a way to lower their leadership. You know, in combos this could work. If you could lower the leadership of Riptide to 2, fire this, and just like kill it. That's cool. I like it, but I don't like this power. So maybe there is a combo with it. I just don't see it yet. The last thing is in Cacophonic Choir. And it's a Nova, range 12, each target has to roll 2d6 and subtract their leadership and suffer the wounds equal to the result. So, you know, you roll 2d6 if you're gonna roll 10 and you're gonna choose you know, enemy unit that has a leadership of 5, they have to take 5 of wounds. Wow, amazing. Most of the units have like leadership 10. So it's a bummer. No armor or cover save allowed, and this has also a pinning special rule, and it's warp charge too. So, in my opinion, from all the powers in the book, only Lash of Slanesh and Flickering Fire are worth taking. Lash of Slanesh because it's not bad primary power, and it's primary power, and you have to take it if you're gonna take at least one level of Psyker as a Psyker of Slanesh. Flickering Fire because the same. If you're gonna take Zinch guy, you will have to take this, and this is the best from the whole section, and it's not random. What I think personally is that you can offset the problems with it, the warp flame problems, by having just a lot of hits, and by a lot of hits I mean a lot of hits. So many guys, many heralds, many units that can cast it, many big guys, and in this case you potentially can kill the enemy pretty fast. That's it. That's the psychic powers of Demon Codex.